Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Nobrock. And if this is your first time here, thanks for joining us. If you enjoy the content, please consider dropping a like and hitting the subscribe button on your way out. We are so close to meeting our goal for this year, so would greatly appreciate that. Alright, so before we get started here, alright, I'm just gonna let you know the things I'm gonna show you have nothing to do with real life. I'm literally just driving the car and then changing something until it makes a positive change, right? A good change. That's literally all I've been doing. You don't have a garage in quick play and multiplayer, so it takes 10 years to do it all. And yeah, it's just very time consuming. Now, if you're not interested in the tuning part and you just want to try the tune out, go ahead and just give you that tune right here in the beginning. And if you do want to learn how we got there, stick around to the end and I'll go through what I kind of do to tune these cars. So let's go to show you my stats right now. We'll go to Pro Mod. As you can see, Pro Mod rank 3332232323332, right? You can see my times there, 4 6s, 4 7, 4 6s, 4 7s. Now this car, well, it doesn't do it every single time on online and quick play. Like you gotta have a good launch, you gotta have a perfect, not perfect, but a really good tree, and you gotta have perfect shifts and all that. All right, I'll show you the tune real quick for you guys that aren't interested tuning part of it. So this is my current tune. Okay, it does 4/8, occasional 4 7s, and if you get the perfect run, it'll do a 4 6. It ain't gonna do it every time. It just takes a lot of patience, you know what I'm saying? So here's where we're at right now. Now depending on the track, you might have to change the ride height, you might have to change a little bit of the rear spring and stuff like that, because some tracks the car will scrape or bottom out or whatever. You just have to adjust that every single track. It's a time consuming game. So if you want to pause it, here's this and here's the rest of it. Give a little pause there if you want. And all right, so anyway, let's just jump in and I'm gonna go to quick play. All right guys, so I was gonna go through like a step by step. I was gonna do a million runs and show you everything like that, but it took a long time and my computer messed up and froze and I lost all that. So I'm just gonna give you a brief description, okay? And honestly, there's really no difference because this game, like, it isn't realistic. So the stuff I'm gonna be telling you to do and why I did it, it really doesn't matter. Okay, the reason why my tune is the way it is I literally sat down, I put everything in the middle, every single thing in the middle, and then I use extreme values to decide if it's good or not. For example, like my frequency, my front spring frequency, I put it all the way to the right, I did a run. Then I put it all the way to the left, and then I did a run. And whichever side it was better on, I left it on that side. And I did that for every single thing, okay? Until I had a tune that was faster than the stock tune, right? Excuse me. Once I did that, then I started going back and slightly lowering or raising the stuff that I did, okay? There's really no logic behind it at all, unfortunately. Now, the only trick I can say that does work is going to be with the gearing, okay? Now, so far on all my cars, I've just left the differential right in the middle. I haven't really tested either side, okay? What I noticed is the final drive. If you put the final drive all the way this way, or the further you put it toward acceleration, the harder it is to do a burnout. I'm sure some of you guys have noticed that. So I leave my final drive all the way down. It's kind of a Forza thing, okay? And then I put max acceleration on my first gear. Now, what I can tell you, if you want to instantly go faster, on whatever your tune you have right now, if you just want to instantly go faster, just kick a gear out. So this is a 4-speed, naturally, right? I just took a gear away. This tune is only a 3-speed, all right? You only use 3 gears. If you have a good final and first, and you just take a gear away and then re-gear it with 1 less gear, I'm pretty sure all your cars will go a little faster. I've tried a power glide in this car and I couldn't really get it to work. I might have to change the entire suspension, but that is one trick I can tell you, is cut a gear out, use 1 less gear than what they give you, and you will go faster. I think Pro Stock I maybe even cut 2 gears out. I'm not 100% sure. I have to double check. But honestly, guys, there's really no logic behind this. You just have to put everything in the middle and start doing max values and start slowly cutting things off. Change one thing at a time. If you change multiple things, you're not going to know what gave you the change. You understand what I'm saying? If you're only changing one thing at a time, then you'll see the change. And this game is like all visual. You have to really just pay attention. Another tip I can give you is the weight distribution. If you have it too far this way, the weight's going to be always at the front and you're going to spin a lot and you're going to have like really crazy good reaction times, but it's going to kill your top speed. The more you can go down here, the better top speed you'll have, the more grip you'll have, but the harder it's going to be to launch, the harder it's going to be to get off the line and stuff like that. I will tell you that depending on the tune, like some cars don't really care about tire temperature. I've had a tune that did 4 8s in this car and 4 9s with like 80-degree tire temperature. Tire temperature really doesn't really matter like all the time. Sometimes it does, but most time it doesn't. I've gone fast like with the worst tire pressure ever. Only other tip I can say is if you go too low on your ride height on certain cars, it'll be really bumpy and you'll spin a lot and it won't launch as hard. If you raise the ass in higher, you'll have a harder launch, but then your top speed will be lower. So my ride height is where it is because this was like the balance of where I could get the super hard launch but still maintain a top end. And then my front ride height, this was as low as I could get it with the rest of my suspension, without scraping the front end during my burnout. This car will do that sometimes. This tune will hit the front end sometimes. You just gotta be really careful when you do a burnout. All right, so anyway, let's just go ahead and do a couple runs here so I can show you how to drive this thing. Now, we are going to be shifting on miles per hour with this tune. We're not going to be shifting on red line, on green lights, on RPM, nothing. It's miles per hour. It's like between 90 and 110, I think, in first, and then seconds, maybe 180. We'll see. We'll just see real quick. This tune's hard to burn out. Maybe you guys can make it better, right? So hopefully you guys can. If you make it better, maybe share it back up. Let us know what you did. Before the announcer doesn't shut up, I'm going to tell you, with this car, with this tune, you got to find the spot where you can get the best burnout. It doesn't really matter how far you burn out, halfway down the track, right at the line. It doesn't really matter. I just try to get the tire temp up to like maybe between 130 and 150 with this tune, and it launches fine. Ideally, you want between like 160 and 200. And I don't know if you noticed, I did use reverse to kick my tire temperature back up a little bit. If you do it too much, it'll kick you off your lines. You saw it there. Another thing is with the Pro Mod, you want between, I don't like going like further. I don't like going past like 9 or 10 inches to the laser. I like to be like as further back as possible with this car.
Our next round of action is getting underway down on the track. All drivers in the bus coming out as next. And that's a truly great outing. Just look at the top speed.
I think I hit the wall. So there you go, right at the bat, 485. It looks like our safe miles per hour for second would be like 180, 190. Something's kind of pushing it. I think I hesitated a little bit in the shift there. So let's just try that again.
Pomona, California, home of the Untitled Chapter, NHRA history. I'm so glad to have you taking the action. Without further ado, let's go down to the historic track. This feels like it could be the beginning of a famous rivalry. What a shame. And the win goes to the driver in the right lane. Oh no, that's a huge crash. The safety safari is on the way.
Well, I jumped, but there's a 473. Let me make sure I didn't mess something up here. Guys, it's not going to hit a 4.6 every time. Okay, it's a 4.6 is like your best run. You know what I'm saying? And I still have work to do on this. I've been beaten by somebody with a 4.5. I don't know if that was before the patch or after the patch. This was doing 4.6s like every single run until the patch happened. And I don't know if like, I think my career car was glitched into online somehow. I don't know. That's what it felt like, because in career I was running 4.5s and 4.6s like all day, and then I came on here and it was doing 4.6s all day, and then all of a sudden just stopped doing it. I don't know. Let me just double check something. We should be doing like 280. Oh, I accidentally hit that. That should be right there. Oh, final drive got hit again. Let's see what happens. I think it's supposed to be at 20. I'd have to watch the clip, the video. I don't remember now. Final drive. That was killing our top end.
The talent rolls up to the starting line in the left lane for our next race. Drag racing fans, welcome to the NHRA Championship. We got world-class drivers, some of the most powerful drivers, and myself, Brian Lowe. The only thing we were missing was you. So glad you made it here. Both of these drivers will have their hands up against each other. We've got a awesome thrill in the car on the left lane.
Woo!
Cruises to a victory in a great last time.
That was big speed right there. 478 at 289. That's not bad. That's not bad. So, perfect reaction. You just gotta tweak it, and I'm pretty sure the tune that I just gave y'all it had 20 pounds weight distribution, and I just clicked it up to 30, or I left it at 30. Sometimes when you're clicking up and down, you'll accidentally hit the change your tune. So let's just double check there. Yeah, 30. The 30 feels pretty nice, but you can see when I changed that final drive, I lost my burnout a lot, my tire temp, but the tire temp didn't really matter, you know. Let's see. Oh, no, okay, so that weight was at 20. So yeah, if you want to take a look at this, all I can suggest, guys, is you just do one click at a time. Take this, do one click at a time. You know what I'm saying? And if you do take this on to career, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna need to put your downforce up, because on career you have more power, more RPM, so you actually need the downforce. So I recommend putting the downforce on career, and then taking like the front away, see what happens, put it back up, take it back, put it back up. You just have to trial and error. But anyway, that's gonna wrap this video up. I hope this helped you guys out. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.